Is this it? Chat filter, chat, community moderation. There should be a chat now.
Okay.
If someone...
Oh, yeah, there is. Welcome to live chat.
Okay. So, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie can attend. I'm realizing because I don't have another YouTube account.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, Christina. Hi, Callie. Hi, Colleen. All right, guys, we're gonna start swatching some colors from last Thursday. Okay.
I could also join it on my iPad if you want to watch it.
Oh, I was gonna try it on here too.
Because I'm on a different account. Oh, so is your...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe that would work then.
There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So we are gonna start off with the color. Hi, Hannah. We're gonna start off with the color Megra. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna start off taking our base and putting on a thin coat. All right. And we're just gonna take our first dip. And then we'll apply our second. The powder's kind of low on this one, but we will make it work. We're actually going to redo this one. This one would turn out so low.
Yeah, do you want to know why the powder's low on that?
Yeah, we're gonna go with a different color for right now.
Oh, do you want to know why?
Why? Did it spill?
I made like a foil mixie yesterday for a video.
That would make sense. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just go on. We're just gonna go with the color Desire. That's fine. All right. Okay. All right, so this is Desire. We're gonna go in with our first thin layer. And then we're just gonna take that and dip. And tap the excess off. Has a little bit of foil, so you can just push those in. Get another thin layer. And then dip. There's a foil. Just gonna push that in. And then we'll go in with our last layer. And then dip. All right, and then we'll put that. So this is Desire. Has not yet been activated yet, but we'll go ahead and activate it.
You can also use this one if you want.
This one's
I'm done.
Thank you. It's just not focusing very well. There we go. There we go. And then we're just going to activate. And then we'll just put this one off to the side for now. We'll go in with our next color and have that wait until the top coat gets added onto it. All right. The next color we're gonna go with is Yams. All right, so then we're gonna go with our first thin layer for Yams with the base coat. I'm just gonna take our dip. There's the first dip. Callie, I lifted it up a little bit more. Hopefully it does that show a little bit more focus? Is that better, Callie?
Here, should we maybe try? white. Huh. It's like just on the nail. Everything else is like focused.
Mm-hmm.
Try and hold it like...
Maybe it needs a little bit more light.
Or try and hold it like... I don't know.
It's like not...
It's just still not... Oh, I know.
Mia's got a solution. How does
Is that better? Okay, that's focusing more.
Is that better?
That's focusing more.
Looked better when she held it lower.
That's focusing more, guys.
That's the best it's been, LOL. Okay, there we go.
I'm wondering if, like, what if we do a, like, little moment like this? Yeah.
And then you could actually see it.
Look at that. Oh, your thing's delayed.
It's so delayed. I just want to see it on camera. Well, I think that looks like that's the best it's gonna get.
That looks really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first dip. I'm gonna go in with the second dip. I'm just gonna keep it zoomed in so that you guys can see it close up, since it's having a hard time focusing. But I am going in with my second dip.
Professional recorder.
And then
There's the second dip.
hi, Light Blondie, welcome. All right, and then we will go in with our third layer. And then we'll dip. And that's the third. And then I will go ahead and activate that one, and we will go back to Desire with the top coat. This is Yams activated. All right. So now we're gonna go to Desire and see it with the top coat on. And this is Desire. It's very pretty. Okay. And then we will see Yams with the top coat on. That's Yams. All right. Now we're gonna go in with the color Let Me See. We'll go in with our first thin layer again. And then we'll go dip once. And then tap the excess off. This is layer number 2. Dip. Tap, tap, tap. And then one more last thin layer of the base. That is Let Me See, unactivated. And then this is Let Me See, activated. Set that one to the side. As you could see, it did turn a little purple. It starts off as the blue and then goes into the purple. It is a temperature change. All right, put that one to the side and wait for that one to activate, and then we'll get top coat on that one. And then we're gonna go with Floating Lanterns topper. All right. Toppers always need a base under it.
You can do a swatch without anything under it, and then one
With it.
something. Or I have a swatch. I can just show with.
All right. So here's our first layer.
That's with something under it, and then just without it.
Without it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a topper. The first one I'm doing is without any base color underneath it. This is just the topper. That's the first dip. Here is the second dip. Oh. This color is Floating Lantern Topper. So it's a topper, and you can add a color underneath it as well too. So this was the second dip. Put it down here more. All right. Good night, Light Blondie. It's midnight in the country.
Oh.
And then we'll go do one more. And that is the third. I will now add activator to show you guys it activated. There she is, activated. We'll set her to the side before we add our top coat in. We're gonna go back to Let Me See with top coat on. I'm just gonna do a little bit of filing on her first. And then here's Let Me See with top coat. She's gorgeous. And you can kind of see the purple in there changing a little bit too. And then I will go ahead and add top coat onto Floating Lanterns topper. And that's Floating Lanterns topper, again, without any color underneath. I will show you guys one that does have color underneath. You know what color use underneath this?
I forgot. It's on our website. It says it in the description.
Okay. And this is Floating Lanterns topper, but also has a color underneath. Okay. I agree, Hannah. All right, we're gonna go with Hot Spinster. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our first thin layer of our base. Tap, tap, tap. Remember, we can press on the foils before it kind of dries to where we want them. This is the first dip. Ooh. Callie, right. Ooh. And then we'll go with our second. Then layer. And then dip. Tap, 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 tap. You gotta remember, if you don't want certain pieces, you can either pull them out or push them in. And there's our second dip. All right, and then we are going to do a clear. They are cats. They are cats on them. Little holographic cats. Now we've got our clear. And I'm just adding a thin layer of the base on. And then I'm just gonna dip it into the clear. And then I'm gonna go ahead and activate. And that's her activated. And we'll come back to when I put on the top coat for that one. All right. Well, the next one we're gonna go with is Crushing on the Grinch. And then our first layer of our base.
Jeez, sorry.
You're good. And then we're gonna go in with our first dip. A little chunky here. Sorry for the spills. Ooh. And this one does have a lot of foils in it, so you do have to make sure you're pressing all them in. That's the first dip. And then we'll go in with one more and then a clear. Again, it looks a little chunky, but just trust the process. It's very thin layers of the base will make it less chunky. And there's the second. And I will go ahead and activate. And that's her activated. And I'll bring her back once she's filed and has top coat. Now we're going back to Hot Spinster. And applying top coat. And here is Hot Spinster. And then we're gonna now show Crushing on the Grinch. And this is top coat on Crushing on the Grinch. I can't really get that one focused. Mia is doing her nails in the background.
What? Did someone ask?
Yeah.
Video coming soon. You don't get to know what color it is yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to be quiet too.
I think because I'm also filing too, they might think it's that too, but. All right. Now we're gonna go with Drunk Dancing, which is one of my favorites. It's so fun. Grace says she was just gonna ask what color were you doing?
Who said that?
Grace Overton. So we're gonna do Drunk Dancing. She said the noise is fine. I'm just nosy. All right. So we are going to go, we're actually going to put a color underneath this one because this one is a topper. So we're going to put Barely Drowning underneath first. So we'll first start out with 2 layers of Barely Drowning. It's the first layer of Barely Drowning. And then our second dip. That's our second dip of Barely Drowning. And now we'll go in with Drunk Dancing Topper. And we will only do 1 dip of the topper. And there's Drunk Dancing, unactivated. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome. And then there's Drunk Dancing and Barely Drowning activated, but no top coat yet. Put her to the side. And then we will go with our last one, which is Punk Pastel. And this one has some foils in it too. All right, so then our first layer, thin layer of base. And dip. Tap, tap, tap. You can shake it a little bit and up here the foils will come up a little bit more. Here's our second dip. 3 dips unactivated. And then this is Punk Pastel activated, but no top coat. And now we're gonna go back to Drunk Dancing and Barely Drowning. And show you guys her what she looks like with top coat on the top.
That happens to me. I go like this.
I could use that one over there.
Oh yeah,
Just put top coat.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this one's coming with top coat. Sorry, guys. And then this is Drunk Dancing with top coat. And then we'll do our last one, which is Punk Pastel with top coat. And then we have Punk Pastel. So those were all of our colors that are going away from last Thursday's live, and I will show you guys all of them together. Not really doing them justice like that. And these are
Oh, what?
and these are all of our colors from last Thursday. There we go. So the color I used for that light blue was Barely Drowning. And we do have that color available too. All right, guys, well, those are the colors from last Thursday. Yeah, the green one is really good. That one's Crushing on the Grinch. I can go over. So this one, again, I'll just go over with them with you guys one more time. So this is Crushing with the Grinch. Yeah, let me just scoot you guys over. So Crushing with the Grinch. I'm Crushing on the Grinch. This is Punk Pastel, the last one we just did. Let me try zooming in again. It's really having a hard time.
Do you want me to like focus it while you show them?
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Try to.
There we go. Here is the floating lantern topper. Here's Let Me See. The green one is a temperature changer, yes. Yams. This is Drunk Dancing and Barely Drowning. This one is Desire. And this one is Hot Spinster. And those are all of the colors going away tonight. Thank you guys for joining us our live, and we will see you guys next time.